You're the worst!
Lucy, what's wrong?
Peter! Well, Peter hogged almost all the pizza to himself!
Peter?
Well, it's just, you know...
Okay, so this show is called Robocar Poli. And this show is about these cars that transform. I don't know much about this show. Sorry, I had to stutter. I don't really know much about the show, but it's about these robocars who teach all these people safety lessons. One of the characters from the show is called Peter. And not only that, but Peter is one of the biggest brats in cartoon history. The episode I'm going to be reviewing today is called A Candy is Caught in My Throat, where Peter is a very greedy kid and nearly pays the ultimate price. Without wasting any more time, let's go right into the video.
Hello, Mr. Wheeler. Hi, Tracky. Morning, Tommy. You're just in time. I want these fresh raspberries.
Who's Mr. Wheeler and who is Tracky? Whatever. Mr. Wheeler says that the raspberries that Tracky gave to him are heavenly, but not until he starts choking.
They're just heavenly. Mr. Wheeler! I'm all right.
Meanwhile, at Peter's house, Peter is showing his little sister Lucy something which is bad manners.
Who's the best?
Lucy, who clearly has the brain cells of a log, decides to listen to Peter and tries to flick the popcorn in her mouth. But of course, it rightfully doesn't go into her mouth. But then, she actually does flick it into her mouth. And then she sees Peter shoving all the popcorn in the popcorn bucket up his mouth. We then cut to a scene where Peter is begging Lucy to give him chocolate, but Lucy rightfully says no. But then, when Peter begs her again, Lucy, who clearly has the brain cells of a rock, decides to give Peter the chocolate. Peter then starts running and he shoves all the chocolate up his mouth. Peter then starts running while shoving all the chocolate balls in his mouth. He then starts choking, and then Lucy taps him on the stomach, and then Peter is fine again. Later, Lucy asks for some pizza, but of course, Peter doesn't want Lucy to eat the pizza. Wait a minute, I was wrong. After Peter shoved all the chocolate balls in his mouth while running, which is bad manners, Peter tried to give Lucy a chocolate ball that was covered in his spit. Peter is eating pizzas, and then Lucy asks Peter why he took all the pizzas. Peter then snatches the pizzas, and then he shoves them in his mouth. Lucy is about to grab a pizza, but then Peter, being the greedy brat he is, snatches it, causing Lucy to have a tantrum. Lucy tells Mommy that Peter took all the pizza. The mom then tells Peter... The mom says Peter's name, and later, Peter is walking down the streets while Lucy is eating some ice cream. Peter says that he wants some ice cream too. Peter and Lucy then see that someone is giving all the kids free candy. Peter and Lucy then ask for free candy, but Peter, being the greedy brat he is, snatches the candy, causing Lucy and the mom to chase after him. Peter says that the candy is, quote-unquote, his candy.
That's funny? Then why is it in my mouth?
Peter then trips, and then Lucy tells him, serves you right, while Peter is lying on the street, choking. Someone tries to get him to stop choking, and then Peter stops choking. Well, you saw how much of a brat this kid was. The Robocar then tells Peter that getting food caught in his throat is dangerous. The Robocar then gives Peter a talking to about eating food. Later, Lucy is hogging the candy all to herself so Peter can't be a greedy guts. Good. Let's summarize. Peter shoved all the popcorn down his throat and then flicked it in his mouth. He then went to his sister's room and begged her to give him some chocolate balls. When the sister, who clearly had the brain cells of a log, decided to give it to him, Peter then started shoving all the chocolate balls in his mouth while running. He then started choking, and then Lucy tapped him on the stomach so he could stop. Peter then tried to give Lucy a chocolate ball that was covered in saliva because it was in his mouth. Peter then hogged all the pizza to himself, causing Lucy to have a bratty meltdown. But I wouldn't say that Lucy is a brat, since she's living with an older brother that is a greedy guts. When Peter saw some free candy, or when Peter saw a lady giving kids free candy, he decided to snatch the candy and then run down the road eating it. His mom and sister then had to chase him, and then Peter tripped. He then started choking, and then it was only when the Robocar gave Peter a talking to about food that, or I don't know what lesson Peter learnt, as he begged his sister to give him some candy, but the sister rightfully said no and refused to share it with him. Peter is a greedy guts.